morning, discern and live. Good morning, world. I am awake now. Today, I'm going to share with you a few slices of my day and what are some of the things that I do to get rid of the very dangerous belly fat. Okay, guys, listen up. Each morning, as I jump out of bed, I check my tummy to see what might have gone on while I slept. Did it get flatter? Yes, you have to do that. The next thing that I do is to go into prayer. Prayer is very essential, guys. I must spend at least an hour each morning with the Almighty. Praise and worship and talking to God is extremely important. You release all your cares to Him and to beat stress, which is critical for the fight against belly fat. All right, guys, don't move a muscle. I will be right back. All right, I am back. Prayer was invigorating. Wow, no stress. I had a great night rest last night and I did my exercise this morning. 30 minutes walk and I did some crunches. Welcome back to Discern and Live, where health is a lifestyle. This is your girl, Genevieve Gordon, your integrative lifestyle coach. Check my channel. Belly fat is dangerous. 10 mega tips to kick belly fat. You like, you subscribe if you're not yet a subscriber, and you share. Give me some love, guys, by doing that. That is how I'm going to grow the channel. We have now gotten to 100 subscribers, guys. Applaud yourselves. 100 subscribers in less than 30 days from the start of me posting videos. I'm so thankful to you. What would I do without you? So that's enough plug for me for now. I'm going to be sharing with you right now. What is it that I do first thing in the morning? Can anybody guess? All right, so I have some apple cider vinegar. This one is Bragg's apple cider vinegar. It's very good in the burning of belly fat. I pour in a glass of water, 1 tablespoon full of Bragg's apple cider vinegar, and I have that glass of water first thing in the morning. I'm gonna have it finish it in a moment. All right, let me set that aside while I continue to explain to you what I do in the mornings. If I don't have this, guys, because I do not want to consume it every day on and on and on and on, maybe 1 week, then I take a break. But if I don't have it, I have a cup of oregano tea. Now, this is plucked from my garden. You could take about 3 leaves and make a cup of tea. Just put it in a pan, a saucepan, or a pot of water, maybe 6, 8 ounces of water, and you boil a cup of tea. Very nice, lovely. The other thing that you could maybe do is to use rosemary. Do you know rosemary? It's also just as smells nice, just like the oregano. You could use a small piece, maybe a sprig of it, to make a cup of tea. Again, you boil it in maybe 6 to 8 ounces of water and allow it to simmer for about 10 minutes, and cool. You'll have your rosemary tea. These herbs and a lot of other great herbs are very good in burning belly fat. So I will rotate that with my apple cider vinegar. Okay, guys, so what is on the program for the rest of this video? I'm going to now jump into what it is that I am going to be having for breakfast. Then I will mention what I think I'm going to be having for dinner later. This morning, guys, I'm going to make up I'm going to be making up a protein porridge that will be off the charts. But in making this porridge, guys, I have to take into consideration the fact that I'm burning belly fat.
Do you remember what I said in the belly fat is dangerous 10 mega tips to kick belly fat video, guys? I did say that belly fat is formed when too much glucose rushes from the gut into the blood, causing insulin to spike, resulting in insulin resistance. What I also said is that in the face of this insulin resistance, the glucose will be pushed down into the fat tissues in the belly to form belly fat. So, my strategy, therefore, is a low carb diet, high protein intake to help burn calories. I aspire to intake between 50 and 150 grams of protein each day. I also take soluble fiber to release help to release glucose from the gut into the blood in a very slow manner. And I manage my consumption of saturated fats because saturated fats also causes belly fat.
For me now, at 5 feet 1, I do not need more than 1800 calories for the day. I know some of you are much taller than me. Some of you are men, some of you are much bigger in terms of your bone, your bone density and your makeup, right? You might need a little bit more, like say 2000 or 2200, depending on how active you are. But for me, that 1800 calorie diet means that I must take in 50 grams of protein. If I never had that belly fat problem, I should be taking in about, say, 200 to 250 grams of carb for the day. But guys, with this belly fat, I must not take in more than 100 grams of carbs for the day. Let that be your guide. Don't take in more than that. If you have a belly fat problem, not more than 100 grams of carb. For fats, I will take in between 40 and 65 grams of fat for the day, but mostly good fats. Because of that, I must not take in more than 20 grams of saturated fats for the day, right? I still need the sat fat, but no more than 20 grams. And of course, the fiber must include, find the foods that have soluble fiber. Very important, do your research. Foods that have soluble fiber. Okay, guys, we are now ready to make our mega belly fat busting porridge. I'm going to be doing a mega oats porridge. I'm having in it peanuts. Yes, good old peanuts. This is about quarter cup of peanuts. Peanut is very good in terms of protein. I'm also going to be having 2 tablespoonful of pumpkin seeds. Pumpkin seed, guys, is very good in helping you to manage some of the effects of belly fat. We're having chia seed. Chia seed is good at fighting inflammation and it gives you your omega-3 fatty acids, right? And it's very good in the whole belly fat busting thing. 1 tablespoon of chia seed in this porridge. Chia seed, the oats, the pumpkin seed, the peanut, they are going to make up the protein in the porridge. And then I'm going to top it up with 1 tablespoon of hemp powder to build up the protein, right? And I add up all them together, the oats and all of that, guys, it's gonna be 70 of my 100 grams of carbs that I need for the day. So I'm gonna have to be very careful what I eat for the rest of the day. Come not eat my fruits yet. Now I'm gonna introduce 1 serving of my fruit in this porridge as a sweetener. I'm gonna introduce a ripe banana. This ripe banana is like it's a small ripe banana. This ripe banana is about 6 inches long. It's classified as small. And in a small ripe banana, there are 20 of the 70 carbs in this porridge was from the ripe banana and 27 grams from the oats and the rest from the rest of the thing then. Now, I'm going to be putting, porridge has to do with carbs and a sweetener, which is a ripe banana. I'm also going to be introducing some coconut. This is about a third of a cup of coconut. Now, I have to be careful not to overuse the coconut because the coconut has in saturated fats. I'm going to be using this coconut, guys, um, chopped up coconut blend to make coconut milk to put with the banana, and combine with some water and put some vanilla in it. I'm gonna put a pinch of salt in it, guys, and of course cinnamon and ginger. You ever hear about ginger in a porridge, guys? Ginger tastes good in a porridge. It spices it up and help to give it that sense that it is not so devoid of sugar, right? But the cinnamon and the ginger help up the taste. So I'm gonna put those with the vanilla, maybe a little toops of nutmeg, right, to help up the taste of the porridge so you don't miss the sugar too much. Right. So what is the value of this protein porridge, oats porridge? This porridge is going to give me 800 of my 1800, 16 to 1800 calorie needs for the day. 800 calories, 26 grams of the 50 grams of protein that I need for the day, 70 of my 100 grams of carbs, 14 of my 28 grams of fiber, and it's going to give me 11.6 grams of my sat fats. 9 of the grams coming from the coconut. You see so much sat fat in a coconut, right? So I have it, but I have to be careful now of what I eat for the rest of the day so I do not go over my sat fat allotment, because too much sat fat give you belly fat. What is great with this porridge though, it is chock full of vitamins, antioxidants in it, minerals, I have things like zinc and potassium, and I have omega-3 fatty acids. I have added already my coconut to the blender with some water, and I've cut up my piece of ginger. I've tossed it in, and I'll be blending now. Strain it off, return it to the blender. Put a little of the trash in, return a little of the trash to the mixture in the blender. Just want it to get a little bit more fiber in the porridge. Just 2 tablespoons of the trash. I return to the blender. Put a little cinnamon, in, grate a little nutmeg, put a little vanilla to taste. Yeah, or cinnamon helps with the fight of belly fat and it ups the taste. The ginger in it also is going to be upping the taste. I'm now putting in pumpkin seed, chia seed, raw peanuts, and I'm gonna peel my ripe banana and put in the blender. A pinch of salt, and if you have hypertension and all those things, you don't want too much salt. As they say in Jamaica, liquor, pinch, right? A little pinch of salt. All right. So that is it. I'm gonna blend that out again. I didn't tell you this in the line of the ingredients, but I believe I just remembered I'm gonna add 2 little pieces of orange peel. When you peel the orange, you can save the peel and put it in your drawer, allow it to get dried. Wow, this is nice. Wow. It can be a very nice spice. It also has, health benefits. So you can I won't put it in the thing here that I'm blending, but I'll put it in the saucepan. So I'm gonna put this on the fire now, all this mixture. Mm, wow, that's nice. So now add the oats, is half a cup of oats to it, right? And I'm going to put it on low to moderate heat. And I'm going to, again, to kind of simmer. Guys, yum, 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 yum. The porridge is ready. It's looking good. I really like my porridge thick. Some persons like it thin. It's very wow. Let me taste it. Wow. I can just feel the flavor bursting in my mouth. It's crunchy with all the peanuts and the other seeds in it. It's crunchy and it is nutty. It's very nice. It's flavorful. Now, by the time I'm finished eating this, I'm going to be very full for the rest of the day. Usually, I have 2 meals per day because I do an intermittent fast where I eat uh, twice in an 8 hour period, and the rest of the time I'm not eating. This is one of the strategies to to bust belly fat. One serving of my fruit is in here. I'm gonna have one more serving of fruit for the rest of the day. This is about one serving, 1 cup when I cut it up of melon. Just to give you a sneak of what I'll be having for the rest of the day. Was intending to have some quinoa with peas, quinoa and peas. I'll get a lot of protein out of that, but the carb content between the peas and the quinoa is a little bit high because I've used up my carbs quota already. Tomorrow I will do that. What I think I'm gonna have, guys, I'm gonna have some steamed fish. Steamed fish. By the time I put the two carrots in it and one little piece of pumpkin, not much. One little tooks and little chocho and little okra and things like that. My scotch egg and season it up with my thyme and my scallion and my onion. I believe all those little things that I'm putting in there will add up to the rest of my carbs for the day. My veggies will come in the evening. I'll maybe do about 3 different veggies in my plate with the steamed fish. That will be it for my feeding for today. Dinner will be at about 4 o'clock within my 8 hour period. 8 o'clock now, then 4 o'clock later, and not much in between. But I'm gonna have a lot of water. Before I have my porridge, guys, I'm gonna be drinking half a glass of water, half a glass. It will help to fill me up a bit. Wow, water. All right, so see you in the next video, guys, when I tell you more about how to eat, what type of carbs you should eat, protein and fats if you really want to bust belly fat. I hope you had tons of fun and learnings watching this video. Remember, click on the like button, subscribe, share, comment, and see you soon.